Guh. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream and good evening, as always. Banjo-Kazooie time then. I'm looking forward to doing some more of this. Particularly because my favourite world in this game is coming up, I believe. I think the last one we did was Gobi's Valley. The next one has a good bit of alliteration to its name, if I recall correct. I could be wrong, but I think the next world coming up is the one that I'm thinking of. So let's see if I'm right. Let me just adjust the volume because every game has different volume levels on consoles. Just gonna keep this offline. Gah. Still wish there was like a way to like jump up to, you know, like to the part you were at rather than start from the bottom of the castle. I mean, I guess that's what the cauldrons are for, but it's still a little bit annoying. It's not a big deal, to be honest. It is something that I feel I should point out. Hi Smoker, welcome to the stream. Did I activate this one? No, I didn't. Was the Link's Awakening good? Yep, it was. It is one of those games, though, where I agree with the sentiment that it's not exactly a $60 game, but I paid the money for it anyway, just because I wanted the experience of revisiting that game with the nice art style and stuff. I feel like that game could have done with a facelift anyway. As much as I love the original Game Boy game, it still holds up and stuff, don't get me wrong. But it is nice to see it with like a modern, like a re-envisioned art style that actually fits the game. Not sure which direction I'm supposed to go, I think it's this way. Hope you don't mind hearing Kazooie going "Arr!" every couple seconds. Oh shit! Camera! Camera turned around at the worst possible moment. Gotta make sure I've not to do that. Also, my extra lives went back down to 3, that's good. Let me just, yeah, I keep forgetting you can hold a button to like keep the camera behind you. Bruntilda's up there, but I'm gonna wait till later. Link's Awakening is like my all-time favourite game, I would say. Either that or Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. But it's certainly up there. Like, I absolutely love that game, not just because of the gameplay, but it's also got like one of the best stories, I would say. And I'm not being... That kind of sounds hyperbolic, like a little Game Boy Zelda game from 1993 has like one of the best stories. I actually genuinely feel that's the case, but that's just me saying that. Oh, I can't actually... Oh wait, this is the world entry, isn't it? Right. So I thought I had to like beat bust that. I think I can beat bust this door though. There we go. Also, welcome to the stream, Squirrely J. Right, can't go in there just yet. Well, at least I got an extra life back. There we go. Gah! Well, you got the game today, nice. Physical or digital? But yeah, I streamed it for a couple hours yesterday and I quite enjoyed myself. I did stream the Game Boy Color version 3 or 4 years ago, like a really long time ago. 3 or 4 years is a long time for me. Even a year is a long time. Right, well, I don't think I'm supposed to go up there. Just need to find the painting that corresponds to the current world that I'm heading to, but I think I know where to go now. I hate it when the camera like turns around all of a sudden just to show you the portrait, because it throws me off a little bit. Right, I've talked to that one already. Right, I guess I need to go through this door to get to the portrait that I need to open that world. Got more than enough music notes to open it. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the dialogue there, I was reading the chat. Otherwise I would have read that out aloud. So you streamed the new Link's Awakening yesterday, sure as a fun blast from the past, you like the character designs. Yeah, I feel like the art style kinda fits with that particular game. I would like to see maybe Nintendo remaking the Oracle games using that engine and assets, because like I said, they've got the engine, they've got the assets. They could easily like quickly remake those two games, just like make a couple new assets for them. And then bang, you can bring those two out next year. Bit a nice thing to hold people over until Breath of the Wild 2, because I don't think we're seeing that next year. So I think Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out like 2021, realistically speaking. I mean, if that comes out next year, I'll be surprised. There it is. This is the one I was looking for. So yeah, this is for Mad Monster Mansion, my favourite world in the game. It's also got one of the best songs in the soundtrack as well. Now I need to go all the way back to where that was, and then we can go in there. Also, we've got all the moves in the game now, so there's no more moves to collect. Just collectibles. So, I don't know how likely it is that Nintendo could remake the Oracle games using the new engine and assets, but let's say they do that. Do you know what would also be cool? If they went back to their original plan to, like, make 3 Zelda games for the Game Boy Color under the Oracle's banner. Because there was supposed to be, like, 3 of them, but they had to scrap one due to technical limitations. So I think, like, the thing with those Oracle games are, you can play them in any order you want, and they all, like, count towards the overall narrative, if that makes sense. Like, after playing all the games, you get, like, the true ending. But the problem was, the Game Boy and like the technology at the time couldn't really handle 3 games at once, because if you beat one game you get like a big string password thing you put in the other game, and then you can continue where you left off essentially on that game. But nowadays you don't need to do like passwords anymore, you can just like check for a cleared save file. So if they were to like maybe dig up their old plans for like a 3rd game that they had to scrap, they could potentially make a 3rd Oracle's game to go with the other 2, but that's kind of like... I wouldn't expect that to happen, but if they did do that, that would be fantastic. Yeah, I should turn the music up a little bit, because this is really good, this song. I like how the Jinjo music is like 100% louder than the actual game music. Not going to go into the sub-areas just yet. I want to listen to the Mad Monster Mansion music for a bit without listening to the variants for it. But yeah, another great piece by Grant Kirkhope. It's a shame it's not Halloween yet, because this is kind of getting me in the mood for Halloween stuff. I have thought about games to stream during Halloween. I might do... There's a Resident Evil game. Again, the Jinjo music's quite loud. There's a Resident Evil game, or... Wait, is it Resident Evil? Oh yeah, there's a Resident Evil game that I'm thinking of streaming during October. Resident Evil Revelations 2, which I have on the Switch. Ah, shit. Yeah, you can just kill ghosts in this. Also, I believe that Mumbo is in this level. I remember the transformation for this one. Oh yeah, Mad Monster Mansion is in Smash Brothers as well. Oh, I have to break that from the other side? Okay. Your memory must be pretty foggy, but you could have sworn the Mad Monster Mansion was in Donkey Kong 64's Creepy Castle. What, the music? I remember... Hang on a sec, I'm gonna look it up right now. I remember how the song starts, but I'm gonna look it up real quick for comparison's sake. Let's hope my internet doesn't start tanking if I do this, because sometimes loading YouTube videos does that. Creepy Castle... DK64... music. Which is the shitpost account? Is it Silver Gunner or Gilversunner? I'm assuming it's Silver Gunner because I see Gilversunner, which I'm assuming is the real one. I hate the shitpost account because it's like I want to listen to a song and it's like the shitpost version. Hang on a minute, browser's taking a while to load this. That's a bad sign. Let me set the bitrate to 144, or the video bitrate rather, not the stream. Yeah, this is... I mean, it's kind of got a similar underlying melody thing going on there. I mean, Grant Kirkhope composed music for this game as well, didn't he? Guess I'll play the game for just a little bit while we're listening to the song, like, pick up and stuff. Oops. Right, okay, these two guests are rather dumb. Let's make sure they're unwelcome. Let me turn the... There we go. I mean, even this part kinda sounds like it's from that. Oh, right. Shit. Also, there's an interesting thing about this particular area that I didn't know about until very recently. Because I think it was Did You Know Gaming that pointed it out. Apparently, there is... I forgot what it was. There's like a Mumbo token that's located in this room. But there's also a Mumbo token located at a certain other location, and if you pick up one here, the other one disappears because they're both assigned to the same bit number, if that makes sense. It's kind of weird, like, it was the most recent... Like, it was the Digital Gaming from, like, a week ago, I think, or 2 weeks ago. Yeah, so now that I've collected that, the other one should not be there anymore, the one which I think is, like, inside the toilet. And yeah, you go inside the toilet at some point. I know there's, like, another barrel here, but I'm going to ignore that for now, because, trust me, there's no point going in there at the moment. I'm saving that for near the end of the playthrough. Just pretend that's not there, as I've said with a few other things throughout this playthrough. I'm sure some people have heard about this, like, fun fact from Grant Kirkhope during Guest Grumps, when he used to be a guest on the JonTron era of Game Grumps. There's, like, a really funny anecdote that he talked about the development process of the game and, like, him providing voices for the game in this particular potted plant thing. So yeah, what you're supposed to do here is give it an egg.
Thank you.
During these trying times. So yeah, you probably heard it there, he said thank you, but apparently Grant Kirkhope trying to provide the line, thank you, Nintendo kept denying the line because they kept thinking he said fuck you. So, and he had to try like 5 or 6 times, really emphasizing the thank, just so that they could finally accept it.
Thank you.
I mean, could you imagine like someone at Nintendo, like, who's working alongside Rare and they're like taking in... They're like basically reviewing the game before they approve it for like release. And they're like, oh, this game is great, we're going to publish this, but you've got to... We need to make one little change. Can you change that fuck you line? Because I don't think kids would like that very much. What the fuck are you talking about, mate? I'm not saying fuck you. No, you're definitely saying fuck you, listen. Yeah, it says fuck you, mate. You've got to change that. Sorry. Okay, how about now? Dude, you're saying the exact same thing. Please say something else. Like, I can't even imagine that, like, going down in real life, but that's apparently what happened, according to Grant. There we go. First Jiggy. Or was that my second? Oh right, the first one was in the wine cellar, yeah. Okay. Can't go in there just yet. I can see Mumbo's hut over there. I'll go there shortly. I think there'll be another Jiggy on top of this chapel. Yep. Well, that's weird. The music was still playing there while the Jiggy music was playing. I don't think I've seen that or heard that glitch yet. Fuck you! I think one of these stained glass windows has a secret entrance inside. I think it's this one because Banjo-Kazooie face. When I was a kid, I didn't fucking know about this, and I had to look it up. Purely optional area, but it does have a lot of collectibles. Right, this is the other side of the garden maze, so I can now go through there if I want. We'll do the Mumbo Hat in a short while, I think. I'm going to check a few other things out first and then we'll do that. Hi, Zachary. You can probably tell what the solution is here because we've seen one kind of like this before. Greetings, O Solid One, I am Tumbler the Mighty. Solve this puzzle, and you can take this inferno thing that's stuck under me. Right, where's the letter K? There it is. I think the letter A is over here. Yep. And now all the other letters are at the top. O-I-E, E-I-E-I-O. There we go. At last the puzzle is solved. Take this thing. I'm leaving this gloomy shed. I was standing in the middle there expecting it to be like Mario 64 where the star goes to a pre-designated spot, which is usually in the middle of the room. But no, it just spawns wherever the tumbler was last at. Oh. Shit. I'm not sure if there's like, if you can actually destroy them. Let's find out actually. Oh, you can? Going deep diving inside the well now, which has a jiggy inside as well as several music notes. There's actually two ways to do this one, but this is the banjo way. In fact, you know what? We'll come back to get those music notes later, because it's kind of hard to do that with banjo right now, just because there's so much shit going on down there. At least I've got the jiggy for now, so I don't need to worry about that at the moment. Oh. Not sure if that water actually hurts me. Oh, guess not. Yeah, it's impossible to get in there without the speed shoes. So yeah, welcome to the Mad Monster Chapel, I guess. Shit. I was trying to activate that at the right moment. Come over here. Time for religion, folks. Yeah, this was during a time where Nintendo was still... They were still a little bit finicky in the West when it came to, like, games with religious references. I mean, as long as you don't have, like, crosses, I guess that's fine. Crosses or, like, angels or devils or whatever. I guess they were a bit more lenient toward Rareware in general just because they did such good shit with Nintendo games. And they were very lenient with Conker's Bad Fur Day. Like, that's the most un-Nintendo Nintendo game you can think of. Like, when you think of Nintendo stuff, you think, oh, happy-go-lucky, colourful platformer. And then Conker's Bad Fur Day is like the literal polar opposite of that. I streamed that like a year and a half ago when I first got Rare Replay Collection. Still a pretty funny game. If you've never played it before, I would highly recommend it. It's a shame we may never see another good Conker game again. But hey, at least we didn't get that shitty Conker game that they were planning for the Microsoft VR thing, whatever the fuck that was called. I was about to say the Oculus, but that's not it. What was the Microsoft VR thing called again? Mozart plays his organs with ease, but can you follow him on the keys? Mozart. Combination of Mozart and hand. It's like a Ghost Master hand. Not bad, bear, but now watch me. Copy this tune, and amazed I'll be. Speaking in rhyme just like Grunty. Oh yeah, so something interesting happened yesterday. Fortnite got an update. It's like a promotional event. Apparently fucking Batman is in the game now. That's kinda weird in of itself, but now I just realise that we have a multiplayer game that's crossed over with both Marvel and DC. Your music skills are mighty fine, so take this golden piece of mine. But yeah, fucking Marvel with like Avengers and Thanos and all that, and now we've got like Batman in there. I haven't played Fortnite since I streamed it on Thursday. I'll probably end up getting around to that. Maybe I'll do like another stream of it before next Thursday. I kinda wish that Batman event started on Thursday, to be honest, because that's usually when I stream that game. Just to check out the new challenges and stuff that roll out that day. Oh yeah, there's a flight pad. I think there's like another Jiggy in this chapel. If not, there's more music notes in here at the very least. Oh, there's also a honeycomb piece, nice. Oof. Oof. Probably could have been a better way to get back down there quickly, but oh well. At least it wasn't a high enough fall damage to actually kill me. So yeah, in Mario 64, if you fall a really damn long way, you lose 4 bars worth of health damage, which is like half of your health if you have 8 bars of health. In this game, if you fall long enough, you could just straight up die no matter how much health you've got. Thank you. Right, I think it's now time to go see Mumbo. Mr. Eat Gumbo Gum. Let's see if there's any tokens behind this. Or anything at all. Okay, gold feather. Imagine Joker and Batman doing that dance. I think the event goes on for like another week and a half from now, so it's not like it's going to end in like 2 days. I'll probably check it out off the stream, and then I'll do like a stream where I get to show you guys the Batman stuff. I'm just a bit annoyed that I streamed it on Thursday because that's like my usual plan, and then it's like a day later and they do like the Batman stuff. So yeah, now that I'm a tiny pumpkin, this will be a lot easier to grab these without getting hit too much. I also like how they put a little door in the bucket there, just if you want to grab the Jiggy as the pumpkin. Ah shit, it's just out of reach. Right, well I need to approach that from above then. I guess while we're... actually no, never mind. I was going to leave the area to do something, but I can do that later. I just want to continue being enamored by this music, so I'm not going to leave at the moment. I know there's like a little door you can enter, like a small hole in the wall. I just don't remember where it is. Whether it's inside the garden maze or somewhere else nearby. You know, it's funny, I've been doing a whole bunch of stuff at Mad Monster Mansion, but I didn't go inside the actual mansion through this front entrance. Most people would check that first. I don't know why I didn't go straight for that. I think there was a few music notes tucked away in this corner over here. Let me check. Yeah, there is. Gotta check every nook and cranny in this game to find everything. Just checking how much health I got before I pick that up. I do like that in this version of the game the health like just stays there no matter how long you're here. Whereas in most games they'll either disappear after 5 seconds or they'll disappear as soon as you leave the area that it's in. Shit, I thought I could like damage boost through that. I think there's a mumbo token underneath that route. Still looking for that hole in the wall. I know it's here somewhere. Just haven't been looking hard enough, I guess. Oh, there it is. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Eekam bogum. So yeah, normally this particular texture is like thorns, so you would normally get damaged if you step on this. But if you're in pumpkin form, it doesn't hurt you. Oh, shit. Yeah, you've got to walk across the thorns to get to certain jiggies. Or I could just go over here, I guess. I watched a really good video by Saberspark that came out yesterday, but I watched it today because I didn't watch much YouTube yesterday. I think it was called What Went Wrong with Don Bluth Studios. You know who Don Bluth is, don't you? That famous former Disney animator that went on to make his own like animated movies. Like he did work on Dragon's Lair and stuff like that. Pretty good, like... I don't know, I wouldn't go as far as to say it's a documentary, but it's like a nice little history video on how his career progressed and like what went wrong, basically, as the video says in the title. Just trying to get my bearings again, figure out where that hole was. I think it's back here. next to the chapel? Yeah, there is. I like that squish noise when you land. Very squishy pumpkin. Yeah, tried to jump at the very edge there. I don't even know if there's anything over in that direction, but I'm gonna check anyway. I don't know why I'm struggling so much with this little pumpkin. I think I need to turn back into Banjo-Kazooie first before I can do something here with the pumpkin, so I'm just gonna head back and do that. How many jiggies have I picked up so far? Is it 7? In this area? I'm hoping at some point that Easter egg will happen where I transform and I become a washing machine for a minute. But I don't know if that's going to happen during this playthrough. Oh, so apparently this pirate here was supposed to be in a cancelled Rareware game that was being made for the SNES at the time. I think it was called Project Dream. Another little Banjo-Kazooie tidbit. And then that game eventually became Banjo-Kazooie. I believe that pirate also shows up like in person during Banjo-Tooie at some point. Sometimes I accidentally activate that when I'm trying to move the camera, while also getting into running form. Right, let's go inside the actual mansion now. Who woke Napper while he's sleeping? I can hear someone down there creeping. Yeah, so I can't actually grab that Jiggy from this side of the mansion. Every time you step on the floorboards, he wakes up. But I'll grab the music notes for now and then we'll approach this from a different angle. Yeah, you can probably see that between this carpet and the chairs there's just like too big a gap to cross. No matter what you do, it's impossible. So I think I need to go down the chimney to actually complete that. So let's scale the mansion and get in there. Checking the windows as I go. I think like most of the windows are optional, but I think some of them have important stuff. the physics though, like I was getting stuck there. I guess I need the pumpkin to grab that. Okay. I'll get that in a bit. I think the windows stay open, so once I get the pumpkin and come back, I can go in there. Actually, hang on a second, why is the music playing there? Gurgle Bear is much too fat to fit in Logo's mouth. Yeah, so we need the pumpkin for that. So, how do I get back up here again? Is there like a jump pads? There is. Right, well I hear the last Jinjo. Jinjo number 5. Mambo number 5! No. That was a bad place to stop my... What would he even call this again? The Talon Trot? That was a bad place to stop it at. Because slopes. Really? Really? Okay then. Expert Banjo-Kazooie player right here. Right, this time I'll get it. I'm surprised I didn't get hit there at all. Just 4 music notes left. Grunty's gold. How it shone. She'll be mad now it's gone. Yes, I'm mad. My boot I'll put up your useless spooky butt. Right, well I know where the last Jiggy is. I need to go back and turn into pumpkin form for that. So I'm almost done with this world. Just the last couple things require the pumpkin now and then we can leave this area. As much as I want to stay here for the rest of the night, I need to get going and do some other stuff in this game. Press the B button too soon. Right, so that's another... Yep, I've got another bar of health now. Good. Could you imagine if that didn't actually count because the animation didn't finish? Happy landings, little one! That's Rare's humour for you. Literal toilet humour. Just being flushed down a toilet. Oh. Right, but there's the last jiggy. Shit. I can't really attack in pumpkin form. I can't believe you went in there. Now wash your hands, you filthy bear. I mean, it's better than being called a thief. I don't know why this music is playing in this area. I don't think this music is normally supposed to be playing. It's weird. So I've just got 4 music notes left to find. I'm not entirely sure where they are. I thought they were in that room, but I guess not. Maybe they're underneath the floorboards in this other room. Let me go check. At least I got all my gold feathers back. Nah, it doesn't seem like there's any music notes under here. Any ideas where I can find the last 4? Because I'm drawing a blank right now. Guess we're gonna go on a hunt for 4 more music notes and then we can leave. I've got everything else, including the honeycomb pieces. Maybe it's inside the chapel, I'm not entirely sure. I'll need to reopen that door though before I can go in there and check. Oh. Don't you love it when the camera wigs out like that? Nope, nothing around here. I'm gonna try going inside the chapel because I think maybe the music notes are hiding in there and I didn't quite find them. So I can't really think of where else they could be. It was worth it. It was worth trading 3 gold feathers just to get my health back to a decent value. Trying to remember where I saw that switch that opens the chapel door. I think it's over here. No. Nope. Oh, there is. Maybe it's in between the seats that I didn't check. So yeah, like I said earlier, Resident Evil 2 Revelations, there's a good chance I'll stream that during October as one of my Halloween games for this year. And of course Luigi's Mansion, but that's not until the tail end of the month. October 31st. And then starting off the month in October will be Majora's Mask 3D, a game I'm very much looking forward to playing. I know Link's Awakening just came out, but I'll probably end up finishing that before Majora's comes out because it's not a super long game. So I'm trying to like pace the Link's pace the Link's Awakening playthrough so that I can beat it in like 4 parts. So that I can get roughly 2 dungeons done every session. Plus I'm going to try to 100% it as well. So that's like easily 2 to 3 hours per session, and I can do that in like 4 parts, hopefully. That's the plan anyway. Also, I love when the camera does that. Ah, shit. So yeah, this game I would say still holds up very well, but there is some issues, like the camera sometimes decides to wig out on you and just does weird shit. No, it doesn't look like I missed any music notes in here. Well, I'm not sure where they are then. Just gonna have to keep looking, I guess. I guess while I'm looking for them, let me check something. I talked about this thing that Grant Kirkhope said. I'm gonna see if I can find it for you guys to listen. Let's see. I don't know if there's like a standalone video that has this anecdote. It might just be in the full video. Right, 1 second. I'm not sure where this is. Hopefully there's a timestamp within the comments. Let's see. Or... yeah, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna let you listen to the anecdote he talks about the process of like submitting the thank you voice clip as part of like the build of the game, and they had to keep asking him to change it. I'm looking for the specific part. I don't think it'll take me too long to find it, because I think he talks about it when they get to the chapel where the flower pots are. I'm just looking for that one part. I'm not dropping frames right now, am I? No? Right, that's good. Not entirely sure where this is. Right, 1 second. I'm gonna have to listen to this because I don't exactly know where it is, sadly.
What?
I'm thinking about the sound effects part of it, wasn't it? That was Banjo sound effects sped up.
Nah, it's not that part. It's an hour-long video, so unfortunately I don't know where it is exactly.
For fuck's sake!
For fuck's sake, John!
Yeah, and also this is what back when JonTron used to be on Game Grumps.
Get your ass in there.
Alright.
Oh, for Christ, man. Move!
Yeah, move!
On.
Can we just
There you go.
Can we just make a new show called
Nice.
Oh.
Hand with a shovel, could you? For you?
Secret.
Nah, I thought it was that part, but I don't know where it is. If anyone can get the timestamp for that, I would appreciate it very much, but I'm not expecting anyone to be able to cover that up for me. It's a really good anecdote though, like it's better listening to it from him rather than listening to it from me, even though I described it. Doesn't one of these tombstones come to life? Or did I kill them already? Okay then, so that aside, I figure it would have been a nice time to just listen to him talk about it while I was looking for these music notes, but I guess instead you'll just have to listen to more of this music. I say that like it's a bad thing, it's not. Did I get all the music notes in here? So I've got a feeling it might be in a sub-area, but I'm not sure where. No, I did get everything in here. And it's not like Spyro where I can use sparks to tell me where the last few collectibles are. So I'm just kind of left to my own devices at this point. Nope. Those lovely thorns, how they've grown! Music to my ears, as if you moan. But I could jump onto that while doing the talon trot. Oh, wait a minute. Can I fly? Oh, you can? Right, okay. Maybe they're above me then? Or it's just a one-up. Okay. No, I don't see them anywhere. It's probably in the sub-area, but what I'm going to do is go to the top of this mansion so that I can look around for it, because, like I said, the Xbox version of this game basically increases the draw distance of all the sprites, so I should theoretically be able to see it from here, hopefully, if it's not in a sub-area. That's about as far back as the camera goes. Nah. I mean, you can see the eggs from here, but I don't see it, so it must be in a sub-area, like in a different room. I just don't know where that room is. I'll try for another 5 minutes. If I don't find it by then, we'll have to come back and look for those later, because I want to collect everything in this. I'll try all the windows again. Maybe I missed them inside one of these rooms. Yeah, it's definitely not in there because I checked that one with the pumpkin. Might be inside the wine cellar, actually. Oh, there they are. I didn't go back far enough to see those ones. Yay! Right, let's go turn into a pumpkin and then leave this place. Because I'll need to be in pumpkin form for something. Took me a little bit longer than I expected there just to find those last few music notes. That's what happens when you're not thorough enough, even though I'm very thorough with this game. At least I was up to this point. Yeah, so there's two things I want to do here as the pumpkin. One, where is it? I need to go over here with the pumpkin first. Also, after I'm done with the pumpkin stuff, remind me to go to... where was it? To go back to that Gruntilda statue with the jiggy in its eye so that I can get that done. Yeah, this one doesn't cost you any mumble tokens to use. I can see it's quite hard work to lump around that squawking jerk. Joik! Yeah, that's actually important to progress. Pumpkin making Mumbo hungry. Get pot ready. I like it when you jump so fast you don't even hear the pumpkin squishing sound. But you can only do it when you're going up the slope. Right, now I have to be very careful here. Some very narrow paths that I need to move along. And yeah, I should have to do this with the pumpkin. I mean, you can go across this path as Banjo, but on the other end, there's something that I cannot do with Banjo that requires the pumpkin. Also, Bruntilda's here as well, so that's something else I need to do. There we go. Revolting Gruntilda's bedroom has smelly socks hanging from the ceiling. She also has a verruca plant growing in a pot beside her bed. And you'd be sick if you saw her enormous, sweaty yellow undies. Gross. Right, so I'm going to show you one of this game's secrets, which is located in here. I don't know if I'll bother activating it, but you'll get to see it. How bright they are, your stupid shorts! A target for my dumb cohorts! Cheeto, the spell book you have found. Magic cheats I have for you. Hey, Book Brain, what did you say? You better not give my spells away. Which lost book Finders Bear and Bird are? Spell they get. You sure do, Bag Lady. Come on, Book Boy, give us the spells. Only one spell Cheeto can tell. Enter the code Red Feathers on the Sandcastle floor in Treasure Trove Cove. Help you it will, hidden in the lair other spell books are, them you'll find. Yeah, so if you enter that, you'll get infinite red feathers. I'm not actually going to do that, I'm just going to play the game as normal, but I just wanted to show you that that's there. But yeah, there's 3 of those books throughout Gruntilda's lair. One for infinite feathers, one for infinite eggs, and one for infinite gold feathers. How many lives do I have? Right, you know what? Just to save myself some time, I'm just going to take the death so I can get back out here. Don't feel like going along that narrow path again just to get back to this part. Actually, I don't need to go back inside the level, I can just like go down this way to break the spell. Right, so I've got one last thing to do here before we go to the next worlds. Ouch. Join me now and dump the bear. That little backpack. Then I'll wear. Talking to Kazooie there, I guess. Alright, let's start making our way to the next world in the game. This one's gonna be fun. I say worryingly. This is where the game's difficulty starts to pick up quite a bit with the collectibles. Oh look, there's the classic Rare logo. Right there. On that box. Yeah, but there's one of the cauldrons. Oh, there we go, it shows you if you've connected one. You've created a shortcut, hop in and see. The bees don't actually hurt you as long as the honeycomb hut thing is not broken. Here we go. I'm glad there's a button that puts all the jiggies down at once. This world also has a pretty good song in the soundtrack, but this world can also be really difficult from what I remember. Especially if you play the N64 version, where if you die you lose all your music notes and you have to pick them back up again. Because trying to get all 100 music notes in one go without dying is actually really brutal. Thankfully the Xbox version doesn't punish you like that, so if I die, I just have to pick up the remaining music notes. So that's good news. Gotta watch out for them TNT boxes. Look how small that one is compared to the others. Little baby eel. Oh shit. Can't really go in that one. Can go in that window though. Okay, how did that miss? Oh look, there's Conker. Little blurry picture of Conker right there. Kinda cool. Three, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. That's kind of important. Oh yeah, some of these windows are just textures. Kinda hard to tell to be honest, but if you look close enough you can tell which one is real. Yeah, if they were to remake this game, there should be like some quality of life changes to make the game overall better. Like, being able to like kind of like that Spiral Reignited game where if you press a button, Sparks tells you where the rest of the gems are. There should be a feature like that in this game. Because as you saw with me, I took a while to find those last 4 music notes in Mad Monster Mansion. Imagine someone playing the game for the first time, struggling to find the last few music notes. Yeah. Picked the wrong one. Right, I'm not going to do that part just yet. When I hit that switch, there's a time limit for something, but I'm not going to do that challenge at the moment because that one sucks. It's not like I can hit it now and then deal with it when I'm ready to, because it'll activate something for like 30 or 40 seconds and then it stops. So I'll activate that switch when I'm ready to tackle that one. I believe this level has like a boss fight in it. Oof. Oh shit. Should have let go of that camera thing that tries to put the camera behind me. Guess that's what happens when you rush these things. I was really trying to grab them quickly along the way, but ironically I waste more time trying to do that the quick way. I'm not exactly a speedrunner. Well, not sure how I missed that, but I missed it. Let's go explore around the side of the ship for now and we'll come back to that. Don't want to end up getting knocked down again and then die. Have I died once so far? I'm not even sure. You can't actually destroy them yourself, I don't think. Like, you can't, like, attack it because you'll get hit in the blast. So I just use invulnerability feathers, I guess, to get that one done. So yeah, this part when it says toll, you've got to put in X. Shit. My oily water in you plunge. You'll lose air while in that gunge. Apparently that flavour text was changed from the original version, in which instead of saying oily ponds, I think it was something like watery scum or something like that, which apparently is a term that you shouldn't be saying that much, or it's like a weird word that doesn't I don't know, and I'm not sure why they changed it exactly. Apparently the word scum is a little bit of a weird word to say. It's not as bad as that Mario Party 8 thing where it's like, they say a certain S word in the American version of the game, and for some reason the localized UK version had the same words, and they didn't change it. And they had to like recall all the copies of Mario Party 8. Because apparently that word is like a lot more offensive in the UK than it is in the US. It begins with SP. You can probably figure out the rest. Some very tricky platforming in this area. There we go. I think that's my first jiggy. Yep. Oh no, there it is. Under the scum you'll breathe. Your last air is used twice as fast. It's so weird seeing the old Rare logo in this game. Because when you boot up the game, the original I don't know why I can't say Rareware. The original Rareware logo is not, like, in the boot up segment of the game. Like, instead they put, like, the modern logo on there, which... I mean, it's kind of the same logo, but it's lacking, like, the blue rectangle behind it, and I don't like it that much for that. Doesn't seem as iconic. Real iconic, not Ubisoft iconic. Do I put more eggs in here to make that bridge move out? Oh, I see, right, okay. That's why I couldn't get that. Yep. That poor Jinjo just stuck out there. Oh, it's just back here again. Did I miss anything in this room? I still hate that the camera controls are inverted when you go into first person. I'm trapped, help! Get this thing off the snorkel! They could have reskinned that dolphin to look like Ingard from Donkey Kong Country, but in a way I'm kind of glad they didn't do that, because then it would be kind of like a weird copyright thing trying to get this game on the Xbox. Like, there is a couple Nintendo references dotted throughout the game that did get removed for the Xbox version. Like I said, the N64 logo on boot up is no longer there. I don't even know if it's like in the code anymore or if they just like made it invisible. Oh. I hate it when I activate that by accident. Can I hit that from a distance? Oh, I guess you can do that. Right, okay then. Means I don't have to waste gold feathers taking it out. Sadly, that doesn't... I mean, fortunately, no, I don't know why I said sadly there. Fortunately, that doesn't, like, close over you until you leave that spot where it was. There we go, number 3. Totally nothing else in that room, nope. Nothing worth concerning ourselves over. I like this room, like the captain's quarters. Just see like the maps and everything and all the documents. And then like you've got the computer. We found the computer room, guys. I like how it's got 2 windows on the inside, as if you can go in and out of both, but you can only go in and out on this window. This one can't be broken. That's just a texture. Oh, shit. Fuck. We'll rescue that dolphin eventually. I like it when there's like smaller versions of these eels for some reason. It's just funny to me. Because up until this point they were like really fucking big, now they're about the same size as Banjo. What I should be doing is going into first person mode to see if I missed anything. No, doesn't seem like it. I've got everything here. There we go. Nice. I mean, it's not quite a jiggy, but I'll take it. We haven't actually heard that soundbite yet from those little sailor goblins where they go, "Ahai!" Not that I can remember anyway. Ahoy hoy. Oh. Haven't found any honeycomb pieces yet. There should be 2 on this level. There we go. Don't know if I can actually fire eggs in from this far away. Nope, it just stops after a while. Yeah, so to get to that one over there, I think I need to get back on the ship and then jump my way over there. I'm sure every time I'm going back to that, like every time I'm going by that dolphin, he's just like, please for the love of God, can you help me? I'm getting crushed under the weight of this anchor, please. I know you can hear me, please. I'll eventually rescue him. Let's see, can I reach this? Oh, nearly. I don't think you can reach that, but it looked like I was about to. There's the last. Wait a minute. No, I've got 2 more Jinjos, not 1. Also, Twycross is a real place in England. That's where the Rare Bear studio is located, I believe. So it's kind of a little bit of a nod. Oh, there's a Jinjo down there as well. I believe your air meter drains twice as fast if you're underwater, so there's a good chance I might end up dying while grabbing this. Ah, yeah, I'm gonna die. Or, I don't know if it's an instant death or if you start losing your health. No, it's an instant death. But yeah, like I said before, if you die on the N64 version, all the music notes like reappear and you have to recollect them all. Thank God they don't. That's not the case anymore. Saves me a lot of hassle. No. That was about as good a jump as I could make there, and I still couldn't reach it. I guess I'll head back up to that part where I got knocked off previously, if the camera would stop wigging out like that. Oh, good. And that's what happens when you can't see because of the camera. So I'm like, oh, that's fine, I'll just walk in a straight line. I assume that's a straight line. No, that's not a straight line. Okay then. Dead. Might as well play it safe that time so that I don't waste any more time trying to get up here. There we go. Jiggy number 4, I think, or 5. Yeah, 4. Oh yeah, so I think I remember what that number was that I saw earlier. The kitchen. Stupid bear, you'll have to learn that red-hot ovens tend to burn. I found out about this really weird YouTube channel last night because one of their videos got recommended on my YouTube account when I was watching YouTube last night. It's called Dark Simpsons, and basically they take various clips from various episodes of The Simpsons and stitch them together to basically form a really dark narrative. It's kind of weird, but it's kind of funny as well. That's like the smallest one yet. Oh, shit. Let me check if I missed anything in here. Nope, seems like I got everything. You never know in case, like, that Monster Mansion level I missed, like, a couple music notes. And I have to go back in and grab them. Yeah, we've done that window already. I think there's another series of numbers I can input over there, but I don't know where the numbers are yet. Still need to look for them. So I've done 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. Might be able to reach that spot from here. Nah, that's not gonna work. Oof, that was still fall damage. I thought that would have cancelled it. That may not be the switch I'm thinking of. I mean, that did something else as well, but that's not... I don't think that was the one I was thinking of exactly. Nah, I was trying to slow those fans down because of the jiggy in there. I don't remember where that switch is then. You wonder who the final fighter for the first Fighters Pass is going to be. But we do see Terry Bogard coming out in November. Either we'll get like a little video presentation showing off the next fighter around then, or maybe like during the Game Awards they'll announce the next fighter. Because they actually started with the Fighters Pass by announcing like Joker from Persona 5 during the last year's Game Awards. So I could see them like coming... I could see them coming full circle and being like announcing the final one during this year's Game Awards. I'll be streaming that, but that's not like until December, so still a few months away. There we go. I'm not sure if that's what you're actually supposed to do, but I'm doing it that way anyway. Oh god. Look how narrow that path is. Let me do this one as well, so that we can cross here more easily next time. Oh, that's even worse! Like fucking Kaizo path. I mean, this one's not so bad, but it is a little bit more intermediate than the other paths we've seen. There we go. I don't think we're going to get a Nintendo Direct in November, to be honest. Nintendo tend to space them out, like, once every several months. Like, every 3 to 4 months. So I think the next Nintendo Direct, like if we do get a Direct in November, it's going to be like for one game. So probably like a Pokemon Direct for like Sword and Shields. I don't think we're going to get like one for general Nintendo news. That's probably going to happen in this January, I think, is when we'll see the next proper Nintendo Direct. I believe the boss is in there, so let's do that for now. I spy a grunty switch. I love that tick. I love that you can get a little bit of extra airtime just by doing the Beakbuster attack in midair. Or the Rat-a-tap, whatever that's called. Who dares enter Boss Boom Box's hold? I've hidden my jigsaw. You'll never get it. Time to cheese this. Nice. You've splintered me. Take this. I didn't want it, really. I like how I was barely able to do that with the feathers. Let's replenish my eggs and then get out of here. I'm pretty sure we'll get a little bit more information on Pokemon Sword and Shield before it comes out, because it still doesn't come out in like for another month and a half from now, I think. So I could see like there being a Pokemon Direct coming soon. Probably like late October, early November. When does that game come out? Is it like the middle of November? saved this area for later on, just because this place is a bitch. Some dangerous platforming ahead. Also, I believe there is a honeycomb piece just up here, which I remember for some reason. Like, that one's really well hidden, because with this camera angle it's kind of difficult to tell that there's a hole above that door, as you can see. Yeah, you can see why I don't like this area very much. And remember, on the N64 version, you had to do this part as well to get all the music notes without dying. Don't even know this is worth it, to be honest, but I'll try and grab this. Oh. See another Mumbo token over there. Another E-Gum Bogum token. So yeah, we need to go... By the way, those whirling blades that block this Jiggy, if I recall correctly, it's an insta-kill. Or at the very least, it does like a shit ton of damage. So it's not something you want to... Like, even if you grab it, and if the time runs out, you'll just be stuck in there unless you touch the blades. We only have one more world after this, but it's a really big and long world. And it's probably going to take me like a couple hours in of itself. And then the end game is after that, so... After I finish this world today, I'm going to save that for next time. It's in store because they were on sale. Parappa the Rapper 1 and 2 HD. Remastered. I might stream them at some point. Right, I think I'll just stop here for now then, because I don't know where it is. So I've got 800 notes, 34 jiggies. I mean, that doesn't count the ones that I spent on the boards, but yeah. I've got... I could just check them one by one. That's fully complete, that's fully complete. I missed one there. I missed one there. Fully complete, fully complete.